Hello, everybody. Welcome to today. So I was thinking about going out to the rescue and showing some of the cats out there. But I don't know. It's getting a little dark out. Not really.
It's cold out.
But I have to go now because I think at 5 o'clock it'll be too dark. 4 o'clock it'll be bright. But then 4:30 it's like half bright out, and then 5 o'clock it's dark. So I'll have to go out at the start of the stream if I want to go, which I kind of do because I want to show the back cat room and like updates of everything.
Updates. Degenerate fish keeper. Oh, I don't know why I said that. Depths unknown. Sorry. Patty's petite tanks. Scotty the fish freak. Mystery Snail Guardians.
Mystery Snail Guardian, Sandy Farrell, Scotty the Fish Freak, Patty, and Jason. All Big Shrimp and Crown Tail, Half Moon. Welcome. So today we sold some carboys. 5 of them. More than I had listed, but better than less than I had listed. So now we're rich. Right, sir?
Yeah, rich.
Yep.
That's what they say.
And
Gotcha, $1.
yeah. I plan on cleaning my room sometime this week. Well, like, it's not like my room's dirty. Like, if you look at my sister's room, she's got, like, hay box, something, like, her room, you don't have walking space. My room, like, the floor is all clear and stuff. It's just that, I don't know. I could sell that lamp right there. The one that we got that from the lady, though.
Yeah, you got it from the lady. Vibes Aquatics.
We were helping this lady clean out her apartment, and she was just like,
Mine's still working. Nope.
No, it's frozen.
That's frozen.
I'll wait for it to come back on your phone.
That'd be a good idea.
There it is.
We're back.
We're just laggy.
But that's there.
Hold on. There we go.
Okay. We're back.
No, it did it right before the stream. Right before I started the stream, it did the thing too. I haven't had that issue in a while. So we might have an interesting stream today.
Mine chills for its full service though.
I have 4 lamps. I have my father's old lamp. I have a lamp I got at a big garage sale. One I got from the lady, and then a touch-activated lamp back there. I have 4 lamps, and I only use one of them. What does that tell you? I really like the driftwood lamp, but I don't really need those 2 lamps.
Yep, the driftwood lamp is cool.
That's why I have it. But I don't want it up on the shelf. I want it to be... I actually really liked if it was here. So I want to, have it to where it's not just sitting up there. But I don't have a big enough nightstand for it yet. But maybe I could put it on my desk. But...
So, as you can see, this one's going to be a little scary.
What internet am I on?
You're hardwired, so you're in the Frontier one.
Yeah. I
Skull
can't.
Aquatics, Daniel Velez. Hello.
I can't unhardwire.
Yeah.
Work better. This is gonna be a bad stream. However, I think if I go on my phone and go out to show the trailer, it should be fine because he'll freeze in here. Like his screen will freeze, but I think mine would be fine because connected to the internet, it's a separate thing.
Right.
It's connected to the TP one, so I guess we can do that if it's gonna mess up.
Hopefully everything's better. I can see us moving.
You can see us moving what?
My phone.
Oh.
I think everything's moving and working.
Yeah, instead of freezing. Yeah. We'll see. It's like freeze modeling. I just always have a nice face on. Look at how blue that looks.
Why did that just happen?
We should not be streaming today. My goodness. What is happening? There it comes back now. Less blue.
Eric Wyrock.
Eric Wyrock, Daniel Velez, Skull Aquatics, welcome. We're looking a little blue today, and we got internet issues. Coro Works. Hello? I don't know if I said that right, but I'm gonna come up on the stream and go show the
Avatar
trailer.
Blue thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Blue Man group or whatever you said last time. Apparently our internet's not good today.
Yeah.
Well, we're a little blue.
Which isn't very good because this is hardwired, so it should work really good.
Let's turn the blue off.
You didn't turn the blue off. Red laser. It's another light show. For some reason, she can't seem to get these lights going.
I need a decent color. Here.
Juicy alcoholics. Right there. Stop touching buttons.
No, we look albino.
You are an albino. Get out in the sun once in a while. I get off the phone.
This is fine. I'm fine with it. We're tinted blue because it's on blue. It was on purple and then everything was blue and it was a little scary, but QC Aquaholic, welcome. Vibes Aquatics, welcome. Got a little scared for a second.
You okay?
No.
No.
No. My sister's at her friend's house. So, So she's not here with us. But we don't need her. She can't solve the internet issues. Nobody can. Let me get on here.
The goal for this year, Vibes, is to breed enough fish to sell enough at the fish swaps before we're going to.
And be rich.
Yeah. And the lottery. Definitely the lottery.
Lottery, yeah.
But other than that, I don't think any of that's changing.
I'm gonna go outside.
Yep.
But put me on the big screen.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fish we have, we're going to keep breeding the same Corys, rice fish, angels, whatever else we have. And then the food cultures. Yes, Eric. We're getting a booth at the Clash. And hopefully, well, that'll be our 4th show. Well, we're definitely going to the upstate New York Killifish Swap with the Keystone Clash. And then I don't know if there was a Danbury swap we were going to go to again this year if they're doing one. And guess I don't know if we were doing the reptile one, but that's 4 we were planning on. Ricky DeHoyos. Look at almost no snow.
Hi.
Yeah, the food cultures they do well. They actually did well at the reptile show and the fish shows.
Well, they did really good. Well, as long as I've been selling them, they've done really good. But this last year, they did like really, really good. I shipped out so many like huge orders. There's our security system.
Security blanket. Yeah, we
Can you
haven't.
put me on the big screen?
Yeah, now that you're there. Nope, apparently I can't. There it is. Patty, we haven't got a date for the upstate Killifish Swap. Upstate New York Killifish Swap yet. Monster Fish Gal.
Okay. So, well,
Yes,
let me turn
Tuesday.
on.
That
Wait.
trailer she was walking to is the animal rescue.
Look, man. Okay. So I showed this before. I don't think anything changed in the office. This is the office. It's only dark because our lights are on the ceiling and have to be manually pushed. But, oh, hold on. This is a donation that we got from... I'll show them in a minute. They're in the back of the trailer. But we got 4 stray cats from a lady, and she donated... what was it? 6 40-pound boxes of cat litter. And 8 12-packs of lickable cat treats, and this is where they are. There's 96 of them, but some of them have been used, so they're not, like, not all of them are here, but I had to use 2 jars. This one, I can't remember who donated this to us, but we used up all the delectables, so I filled it with these ones, and it looks nice. And we have those ones. But that's the only thing that...
Good.
That's the only thing that changed in the office, because like everything else is still here. Just, yeah.
I think there was a lot of people, Scotty, moving through the Clash. I mean, I know some of the vendors did really good. I mean, you know, when everyone's selling fish, it's hard to, but I know a lot of people did really good there. So I have for it. But those are definitely 2 that we're vending at.
And yeah, because I don't know if we're doing the Capital District one. Are we?
I don't know.
Yeah. But we always go to the Killifish Swap, so. But anyways. That was
Check
our
out
little...
wine, Ricky. That's
That
the
was
best
our...
I can do.
Will you stop?
No.
My goodness. Okay, so the thing I just showed was like where we keep our litter. It's like, I don't know, 2/3 of the way full just because, yeah. This was a cart that I bought, and I think I showed it last time, but it's turned now, so now there's more storage. And, oh, there's water in that, but I didn't spill it. These, we got donated from a friend of ours through our wish list. Amber, she lives down the road from us. We got 2 of them. So Kitten Chow goes in this one. and other food goes in this one, and that's adult food. But this was little mama's cage, but she got adopted yesterday, so she's not here. This is Bravo. He does not have a home yet. Really, it's so weird, the cats that have interest and don't have interest, but nobody's really asked about Bravo. People have asked about Oreo, but for like, people will ask about him but be more serious about a different cat, which is fine. But like, nobody's really asked about Bravo. He got a home and he was returned because the lady wasn't ready to have like a kitten, and she didn't like that he woke up early. But he's the cutest. My mother loves him. And he has he broke off his flea collar. That's Oreo. Ignore that if you can hear it. But he broke off his flea collar. They're breakaway flea collars, so he probably got caught on something and it broke off, and then I gave him a cute purple one, and he's happy. Hi, Bravo. So he does not have a home. Little Mama went to a home. He does not have a home. His mother also went to a home. But, yeah. So, that's Bravo. He's 5 months old. This is Oreo. He has a home either next weekend or the weekend after, because the person who rescued him from outside wants to come visit him and bring donations before he goes to a home. So, and she didn't think because he's only been here a month.
You're
She didn't
actually
think
still
Huh?
The internet got lost in here, but it looked like on my phone you were still moving, but I couldn't tell, but I couldn't hear you. But I couldn't hear you because my volume's down on my phone, so.
Oh, but yeah, this is Oreo. He gets a home soon after his rescuer comes to see him. But he has a home. He's so cute. This is Angel. She's going home either this Tuesday or next Tuesday.
She is?
Yeah, she's had a home. When she had her babies, somebody wanted one of her babies and her. But none of her babies made it. And so we told her that she was ready to be adopted, and she was going to get her last Monday, I think. But she ended up getting called into work, so yeah. So she has a home. Oreo has a home. Bravo does not. These three are the cutest. Hold on, let me move this. So we can get some light on Simba. I'll open it because they don't run out like other cats. Only this one kitty does. Simba! These
Hey,
three
John
do not have
McKenzie.
a home.
And
They had a... And who? That's yeah.
Patty, we don't have a date for the swap yet.
And
It's
so-
talk about upstate New York. Go ahead.
Sorry, kitty. So these three had a home, had it all scheduled for January 7th, but it fell through because the lady lost her job. And adding 3 cats would have made they have 5 cats, so, you know. But we're trying to find them a home altogether because Simba's the most social, and Stripes is starting to really warm up to people. He does, like, none of them mind being pet by people. It's just that Simba like comes up to people like this, and Stripes and Nala kind of hang back, but they still got a little bit of the snuffles. Hi, buddy.
And
Bless you.
hello, Eduardo.
Eduardo, John McKenzie, home. So this is Simba. He's 8 months old, and there's actually a lot of people that ask about this trio. Look at him. Oh, and there's Charlie. We'll talk about him after. But there's a lot of people that ask about this trio, but they'll want just Nala, which wouldn't really work out, which she'd probably warm up in a house by herself, but we want to make sure that she definitely would, because when she's by herself, she'll just hide and hiss at people, but when she's with her brothers, like, she doesn't mind. This is Stripes. Stripes, and this is Nala. And Simba. Let me get Simba back into his cage. Come on, buddy. You gotta go. You gotta go. People don't want to look at you all day. Back here. You're beautiful. But we'll see you after. This cage is a little bent. So hold on. Gotta pull it up to put it back in. But, so, that's them. This is Remy. Remy's finishing up his meds still. Remy and Charlie came from the same home. And we want a home for them together because they love each other. They do like everything together. So, we actually found that home. The lady was looking for an orange cat. And I posted a really cute video of Charlie. And she messaged us about him, but we said that he had to go with it. He had to go with his brother Remy, and so she asked her husband, and her husband said, "Yeah." So once Remy's all better from his meds, Charlie and Remy go to a home. So we don't know an exact date on that, but we know that they do have a home, and there will be other cats in the home. They have 4 cats. One's really social. The other 3 kind of hang by themselves, but they all get along with other cats. And if there's any issues, they can bring them back. But they love other cats. And Remy kind of keeps to himself, but Charlie loves to be with other cats and people and whatever. So they're going to a home. Angel's going to a home. Oreo's going to a home. So Sim and Nala Stripes don't have a home. Bravo doesn't have a home. And then, oh, Remy, I'll be right back. He's the cutest. He loves just belly rubs and stuff. Sweet. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, you're being awfully quiet, and normally you make a lot of noise. This is our little baby.
It's 2023. I'm trying to start a new leaf.
Shut up.
Is it working?
No. So, yeah. This is Charlie, my little pumpkin. And I'm so happy that he gets a home. He's fixed and he's microchipped, like a good boy. So once Bravo and Simonella Stripes and the cats I'm about to show you find a home, then we'll have an empty rescue, but we'll be taking in more cats. So we have a few kittens coming in a couple weeks once they're old enough. The people can't keep them anymore. So the back cat room will actually be a kitten room because the only 2 ones we have roaming are Remy and Charlie. So, I mean, Bravo has a lot of energy, so I don't know if he'd be best to roam. Sim and Nala Stripes kind of hide, so they could actually roam. It wouldn't be a big deal. But the kittens will be in the back room with a baby gate and probably the door closed. Charlie, I'll be right back. But the last 4 cats, these ones don't have a home. They're very shy. Hi.
Hey, the brown one or the beige one you were just petting,
Yeah.
that one has a home,
Yes.
or will have a home as soon as the other one's better and they go together.
Yeah. So this one that just flopped on the ground, he has a home with his brother. Once his brother's a little bit better. Angel here has a home. Oreo has a home. The 3 triplets in here, it's a little dark, but Simba, Nala, and Stripes don't have a home. And Bravo, the little kitten over there, doesn't have a home. And the 4 I'm about to show you don't have a home. But,
Bravo's
we
been
are...
here the longest, right?
Huh?
Bravo's been here the longest?
Hold on, let me check, because Simonella Stripes have been here since October 22nd. Bravo's been here since October 14th, so they've been here roughly the same age, or roughly the same amount of time. Little Mama's been here since September 20th, but she just got home right before her 4-month anniversary here, I guess. But so October 14th, Bravo's been here the longest. A few days after, October 22nd, Seminole Stripes. And December
Aqua
2nd.
Garden, hello.
Huh?
Aqua Gardens at Walden or Stockton.
These 4 we got December 2nd, and they are very shy. They need a house where they can start warming up in, so they have like a lot of space. Right now we're just giving them the most space possible. But so they need a house where they can roam around and socialize more. But yeah, so we don't have too many cats left. It's gonna be dark for just a second. We'll have the 4 stray cats, the triplets, Seminole Stripes, and we'll have Bravo.
Hey, Vibes, what's going on?
Hey, y'all. Not much. Just hanging out.
Do you have a light? It's really dark in there.
Stop, I'm getting the window open. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were.
Okay. I got it. So this is the cat room. Let's start from this side. There's a window with this cat tree fits perfect under the windows, so it's nice. Ignore the ladder. But my father got this bench, and when I was reorganizing, there was this big piece of insulation that we weren't using, so that's the backboard and a piece of plywood. But my father has this really nice blanket, so I put it on there with some pillows. Then under here we just have some donations, kitten chow, Meow Mix, Friskies, cat litter, 2 boxes of Friskies, and if he's still here, those 4 boxes of Fancy Feast came from Eric Wyrock. So thank you, Eric. Let me get this box back. And then we got these 2 boxes of Tidy Cats. That's what's left of the 6 we were sent. I think these are 27-gallon totes. These hold our cat food and kitten chow. And then we have 2 extra bags. I think they're 25-pound bags of cat chow. This cool hanging bed that I haven't mounted on the wall yet. It's really cute. And then there was a piece of plywood in here, but my father took it today so he could build something. So these are just I'll show them after. But these are like the carriers and the some litter boxes and stuff. And then in here, in this one, I'm not going to open it because they're sliding doors, and I shoved some windows here. But this one's just cages, and this one's carriers and hammocks. But here, I found this cat tree. I think it was $10, and it was in Hadley, which is like really close to us. So my mother shoved it in her car the other day and brought it home. And there's not many roaming cats, but the ones that do roam, they like it. And then this little stand that I got from Bill Cole. It's for a fish tank, but I don't currently have, I'm not currently using the fish tank, so just a little fuzzy blanket we got donated and a hammock. Then in here are we have a bunch of cat treats out there, so the newer ones we keep in here so they're not used. So we got these donated. And these. And then there's that cute little raised feeder that we have. But that's the cat room.
Stephen P. and Skipper. For those of you that don't know, Crypt Keeper's going to be on Skipper's tonight, right? Is that tonight? I think it is.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure.
But so this is our cat room. So any roaming cats are welcome to come back here. And in a few weeks we're gonna get a bunch of kittens. So we'll have to like make sure they don't get into any tight spaces. So it'll be a little bit different probably, but this is what it is now, and this is what it'll go back to. But yeah. And this cage, for some of you that remember, Loki was in it, and she got adopted. Nacho used to be in that cage. He got adopted a while ago, actually. And we're getting an orange kitten, and actually Nacho's parents are going to be adopting the orange kitten that we get in, and then there's going to be a few other ones that we get that have homes. And this is my Remy. He's still recovering, so he doesn't look the prettiest right now, but him and Charlie have a home. I don't know where Charlie went. Hi, Bravo. Yeah, that's Bravo. I feel bad that he doesn't have a home because he's really the cutest, but
He's so friendly, but he's been here for a while.
And there's Charlie. Hi, buddy. Come here.
Just the camera out my face. Freaky fish lady. Hello.
Oh. Bravo spooked him. Sorry, buddy. But, yeah, that cat tower over there actually came with him because that was his owner's. He's like 23 pounds. He's a big boy. Huh, buddy? I know, Bravo. He's really sweet. They're all really sweet. None of them are mean, except for the ones in the back. But, you know. So. Here's a bunny cage and some trash cans.
No bunnies in it.
No bunnies. No bunnies. Oh, I gotta close that back up after, but there's the cat room.
Or at least a dirty window.
Be quiet. The window can be dirty if it wants to be. Okay?
Look at the lack of snow up here already. Like there's, I don't know. That's it. That's all we got for snow. Like normally we have.
Well,
feet.
there was a lot of snow that one storm, and a lot of it has melted. So.
QC said you're getting better with the camera. As an experienced vertigo.
I appreciate it.
Steven said you must have cut back on the coffee. Are you going somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh.
We have a bunch of short fin green dragon plecos growing out.
And some
That's a
stir-bys.
stir-by.
Yep.
But
A lot of green dragon.
short fin green dragons, and then a bunch of corridor eggs.
Oh, that was a good shot of the baby on top of the filter. And that's banana wine.
Banana wine. Apple. Mixed fruit. Here we are. There's, oh, hold on. That shrimp right in the front, if it's not going to focus on it. Hey, Scott. I guess we're not going to focus on it. But there's a bunch of shrimp in this tank. And this is our rack. Yeah, I don't know what else. There's betas on this rack. Macrostoma. in here. A dumbbell. Yeah. So I'm gonna come back down to the room.
Yep. QC, they're stir-bys. What's going on, Vibes?
Now I'm just hanging out with y'all.
Aqua Gardens in, you going to the Clash? We're going to bring some with us.
Yeah. You just started the mixed wine yesterday.
Yeah.
We have to add the yeast and everything. But we have to add the yeast in half an hour or so. But we started the mixed fruit yesterday, mixed berry, whatever it is. And that has mango, strawberry, peaches, and pineapple. And we have two other ones. We have blueberry and strawberry. Those aren't started yet because we didn't have the mesh bags.
Right.
So. And yeah, we have a pair of macrostoma big shrimpin', and they have bred multiple times, but we just haven't had any successful fry.
Yeah, he eats them. And we've tried quite a few different things to get them to not eat them, taking them away. I don't know. Something happens and they don't make it. You okay?
Are you gonna be okay?
Probably.
Good. I'm glad.
What up, Lefty?
Lefty? Oh well, it's not on my screen yet, but
Since you asked what I'm doing, I'm trying to figure out my lighting system, and not get it in the tanks behind me.
Right.
And
What
I'm
is
having
it?
trouble with that.
Are those ceiling lights or tank lights reflecting in the...
No, those lights are softbox lights.
Oh, yep. Oh, there you go. Got it.
Yeah.
oh, who showed those to? Oh, Rico. When he came up for his Santa giveaway thing, we were actually trying to assemble this light.
Different, but yes.
I know it's different. Just made me think of it.
Yep.
But I was ready for my Santa stream like 15 minutes early, and Rico popped up, and I was like, do I let him up on the stream or do I just let him sit there? And so I let him up. This was before I started the stream, and we were setting up a light, and he was showing us the lights that he used. He just uses little lights.
Yes, small square LEDs, but I think his tanks are far enough back that he doesn't get the reflection from.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, you get any wisdom? How do I remove that? I'll get him out of the shop.
I don't know.
I guess have a light on the tank. Then it wouldn't really reflect if the tank was lit up.
Yeah, I don't know. I always have a horrible time with reflections.
Well, look at our tank back there.
Yeah.
You can see the computer screen back there, but actually it's on my phone. So hold on. I have a Fluval 3.0 on that tank. So if you turn the light on,
Oh, okay.
it makes our faces a little bit darker, but I also don't have both my lights on. So, sorry.
Okay.
Like if I turn this
right
one,
now the timer's off.
that's not as bad. But yeah, that's the only. I have a 55 over there, but I have a blanket on it right now just because Christmas. And then, yeah. So I think it's just lighting the tank would be the other thing. Or I guess covering the tank, but there's no point in doing that if there's fish in there. Like the 55 over there in the corner of my room, it's empty, so I just put a festive blanket on it. And put some.
Yeah.
Oh, ABC asked about last time. He's not in here right now. But ABC we were talking about the clash, and ABC had brought up if we used the wood yet. I think we used a piece, but I actually used the wood on top of my fish tank because I put a Christmas blanket over my tank, and then I put ABC's wood on there. Or one of the pieces of wood was on top of there because it was going in the 55, but I haven't redone it yet because I don't know what I want in there. So I like both the tanks together because then it just like it's a whole wall of fish tanks, but also I can't get into my closet very well because my closet door is like this big normally and the tank's this big, so I got this much space to get in my closet. It would be nice to have like a full like
It'll keep it thin.
you can
Or else you can't get your stuff.
there's a full like it'd be nice if I could just fully walk into the door of my closet, but no. So I don't know. I could always take the 55 and turn it up against the wall there, and then scooch the 60 over and just have my bed here and have a 55 and a 60 here. You know,
That one looks good.
it does.
I mean, the picture on that is coming through perfect on this.
Yeah.
Even,
I don't.
Even on my phone.
Well, a while back I wanted to do like the scapes with the rocks, but the rocks were always like really expensive at. I'm not gonna name the store, but
Can we clean the rocks that are downstairs and use them?
what rocks?
There's a question. Can I use live rock in a freshwater tank?
Yes, as long as it's dry.
Right, just clean it and dry it, right?
Yeah.
I have a 30-gallon cube,
35, yeah.
35-gallon cube half full of live rock that some guy was.
We were in the Benson's Fisher parking lot, and we were in the store. Some dude walks in and be like, and it's like my grandson cracked my tank, so here's a bucket of saltwater fish, and I got a bunch of live rock in the parking lot, and we said something, or I think we went out and we caught the dude and said, hey, we could take the live rock.
He brought in 2 buckets of fish and gave them to Benson, just gave them to him, and he says, I got some other stuff in the truck, and I go, so I spoke up, I go, what do you got? He goes, and they don't take live rock. The store won't accept live rock that's been used in a tank back. So he didn't know what to do with it. So I go, I'll take it. And we had that 35-gallon cube downstairs. So I just put salt in it and threw the live rock in there to kind of keep it alive. But I'm thinking now that it would be really cool for a tank someday.
Oh yeah.
Use the 55 over there.
Huh?
Use that 55. Scape it for me.
Well, I only got those 2 discus in there. I might change that up.
Like, do a different scape with the discus?
Possibly.
I want to get the discus that Alex has. Like, he has like a really pretty discus. Actually,
Wait, Alex from New York
New York City.
Monster City. Yeah.
Yes, there's no other Alex.
There's
And
Secret
so
History living in
there's
our aquarium.
So at the Clash, there was a pair of discus, and they won like first place, I think. And Alex was like, kept trying to buy it from the dude. Like he kept naming prices, and I don't know what they were at. It was like over $1,000, and the dude just really didn't want to sell the discus. But it was a really nice pair. So if I had $1,000, I probably would have offered the dude that. But he wants way more than $1,000 for them.
I bet.
They were nice discus, and it was a breeding pair. So, but.
Well, $1,000 for both.
I don't know. I can't
I'll say
remember.
$1,000 for both. Really, I don't think that's that bad. I mean, I don't have the money for that, but Alex offered him $1,500 and he turned it down.
Yeah. I mean, for the pair, still, that's really. Yeah. But I'd love to breed discus, but I just don't know if. I wanted to do longfin snow white bristlenose placos for the killifish swap. Well, for everything, for selling online and for the Clash, for everything, but specifically the killifish swap. Because I know a lot of plecos. Well, there's not a ton of plecos that are there. It's mainly the chocolates. There's not a lot of. When we went there, we sold out of the longfin albinos really quickly. They sold out really, really quickly. And we only had like 4 bags of them, I think. 3 or 4 bags of the longfin albinos. And yeah, they sold out, and quite a few of the guppies sold out, but that was because Michael was there. Michael bought a few of the guppies we had. I don't know what else. We haven't really brought any. We haven't brought any corridoras to swaps. We only brought orange Venezuelans once to one swap. We brought them to the Capital District Reptile Expo. And it was really cold in there, so I was kind of concerned about them. But they sold it like the end of the day, so that was cool.
You got any breeding projects? Fine.
Me?
Yeah.
I wish the lights were on. I got corridors, I got guppies, I got platies, mollies, I got peacocks, cichlids. I'm in the process of getting my Frontosis to breed. I got some paradise fish that are breeding. My saltwater fish, I'm still waiting on my clownfish to do it yet. But yeah, I got way too many projects going on right now.
Yeah.
What was it? J&N? J&N Aquatics?
I don't know.
Terry's Tropical Tanks, he talks about them a lot for breeding clownfish. The guy's supposedly phenomenal with them. He's on
nice.
YouTube. I haven't actually seen any videos from him in a while, so I don't know if he's doing anything now, but he's got a lot of videos on breeding clownfish.
Right. Our disc is hard to breed.
We've never bred them ourselves. We just kept them, and they're not hard to keep. But when I've seen videos of who is it, Discus Hans, maybe not. But when I see people that have breeding tanks set up, they have like all the sides painted so the babies don't get distracted because they stay like with their parents and they feed off the slime coat of their parents. So you have to be really like when they are pairing off and stuff, you have to be up really clean water parameters, and they can't get distracted. So I think the sides have to be a light color so they can tell a difference from their parents and not get like if you're looking at a tank in our house and you see all the different colors outside the tank, I think they'd get distracted.
No, because I've been noticing my discus are laying a lot of eggs.
See you later, Crypt Keeper. Catch you on Skipper Stream.
My Crypt Keeper.
What are those things called? We put in the tank with the combs.
Yeah.
Breeding comb.
Yeah.
A lot of people I see using them. We tried them on the angels, but they like the plants better.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, some people use PVC pipes as well, just a vertical surface for them to lay on.
Yep. But I see a lot of them on the breeding cones in for discus and stuff.
Yeah. No, the ones I do have discus, those are rescues. I rescued them last year sometime. The guy's tank broke and said, "Hey, can you take them for me?" I said, "Hey, whatever. I got a tank for them." So.
Yep, that's cool.
And now I realize they're kind of expensive.
Yep. Yeah, angels prefer the damn heater.
Yeah, we have some Altum angels, I think that's what they're called. and they're in my parents' bedroom, and they only laid on the heater. So we ended up shutting that heater off and putting a different heater in. So then the eggs wouldn't be on that real heater, they would be on the shut off heater. And it actually worked fine. But then I don't remember what happened. But they weren't spawning. So we turned the original heater back on, and the original heater stopped working, so we had to put a new one in there anyways. But apparently there's a dude
Spawning
near us
heater.
in town that's I don't know, but apparently some lady called us and thought that a person in our town was giving away 4 adult huskies. We don't know if it was true or not, but he is like a husky breeder. And apparently like his phone number and address and everything he posted, and that he had 2 adult male huskies and 2 female huskies for free. But some lady called us and we were trying to find the post, but apparently the lady's just gonna go to his house. And yeah, because apparently she was really concerned. She was like, I can't let this go. I have to go to his house. So she lives in Queensbury, so she's not terribly far from us.
Yeah, Eduardo. That's Discusons. I don't know. What do you pay? $300, $310 or something like that. That's 10. You get them when they're babies, but you get the 10 babies and shipping. It's like $300. It's really not that bad for what you get later on.
Mm-hmm. And they're random, which is nice.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They're random. But you can ask for a couple of certain things.
You just can't pick them all out.
Catch you later, Skipper.
See you, Skipper.
Bye, Skipper.
Yeah, they are random, and you can ask for a couple, and they will throw them in. But if you're just looking for a display tank, that's one thing. If you're looking to breed them, then obviously you're going to order other stuff, and they do get quite a bit more expensive when you don't let them pick it.
Mm-hmm. I really like the tank that Lisa from KG Tropicals has, her discus tank. That's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's one of the reasons why I bought. Oh man, I can't remember what they're called, but they're the dark brown ones with the lines. And that's one of the reasons I wanted one of them in the pack thing. I can't remember if we got one, but they are really nice fish. And I do like the tank. Like I do like a tank that's like all the same discus, and they just kind of swim around together. They're really cool.
So, what do you use for filtration in that tank?
Huh?
The discus. I was wondering what kind of filtration do you use? Sub, canister, sponge?
Canister?
No, the discus?
Yeah.
We have sponge filters.
We have sponge
Okay.
filters, but we have a canister filter to go on the tank, and I had a canister filter on my discus tank.
And how do you keep the flow down?
I just had a small canister filter.
Oh, okay.
It was
You had a small canister filter.
I had a small I think it's like $30 on Amazon. It's like a small canister filter, and the flow's not strong. It's there. It's just not strong where it pushes things around. And the intake wasn't terribly strong either. And I actually have it on my corridor grow out tank downstairs now.
Okay.
The 55 gallon, but
Because I was wanting to add FX4 or 6 to the tank, but the flow was too strong.
Yeah, I'd imagine that probably is.
I thought about adding like a spray bar.
that's what I have on the small one. There's a spray bar on it.
Yep.
But it's still small, so even if there wasn't one, it wouldn't be that bad.
This tank has a 6 on this tank. FX6.
Yep.
We have an
FX6.
We have an FX6 downstairs. We just don't use it.
What's out here before?
Yeah, I'm actually
And
slowly
nobody
trying,
was-
I'm trying to get all my filters, canisters to the FX series.
Yeah.
Why are you dusty? You're so dusty. Oh my god.
I like the sponge filters. I like we got the Gemco pump downstairs, and all the tanks downstairs are run off that pretty much. Which it's pretty simple setup and no real aggravation.
No, I have two. I have an FX6 and a 4 in storage that I need to set up yet. And so I feel kind of bad not using him yet. So I was hoping to put it on the tank with the discus just to get it in use instead of having it collect dust.
Yep. Yeah, I guess.
Ours collect dust. I think we have 3 canister filters that aren't in use right now. Just because there's not really room to set up canister filters in the fish room downstairs. There's no spot where you can sit on the floor and run it up to the tank.
What's that?
Okay, this is good news. I'm not alone in the canister sitting empty.
Yeah. Our FX6 has been sitting downstairs for a really long time.
Yep.
We actually won it in a raffle.
No, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I also got my small one in a raffle, and the FX4 in a raffle, and the FX6. And then there's a Sun canister filter downstairs. Brand new, still in the box. And the amount of hang on the back filters we have is crazy, because we don't use them anymore. We started off
Yeah, we
using
had
them.
a bunch of tanks with hang on the back filters, and
Well, when we had less tanks, when we only had like 10 to 20 tanks, we used hang on the backs for a lot of them, and sponge filters for the beta tanks. But then we built the fish room and stuff, and we used all sponge filters. And if we needed hang on the back, we have plenty of them, but we could probably not have all of them.
We do have a couple that we use from time to time. If a tank gets real dirty or a tank, like, we clean it and there's a bunch of stuff floating around,
It's just
I throw the hang on the back on the front and just help clean it up.
It's just the aqua clears, the really big aqua clears. That's what we use. But all the other ones, we don't need. We have like so many.
How do you?
What's that?
How do you keep the aqua clears running? I've been having trouble with mine.
We only use them to like clear up the tanks. If one gets real dirty or dusty, or like everything downstairs is on the sponge filter. So if I get a tank real nasty, cleaning it, we throw the aqua clear right on front and let it run for 2 days.
But you have to fill it with water first. Then if the power goes out.
Yeah, if the power goes out, the one will not restart.
Well, if the power goes out, it fully empties out.
Yep.
So.
But the other one will restart. It'll generally hold the siphon.
This one will too.
And pull. But
I have one on my 60-gallon back there. It's a smaller one, but that one will stay running. Sort of. I don't actually understand, because when I unplug it to clean it and I plug it back in, well, when I unplug it to clean the tank, I'll just plug it back in. I won't do any maintenance to it, and it won't start back up. But then if the power goes out, then it'll start back up.
Right.
So it doesn't make any sense. Cat, get off there.
No.
but we'll just run them for a day or two, and then I leave the sponge filters off if it's real nasty. If it's not that bad, I just throw the sponge filters on. But if it's real nasty, I throw them on and then take it off in a couple of days and then put the sponge filters back on.
Okay. No, I started collecting the titles instead of the aqua clears. The titles, I had no trouble at all with them.
Oh, yeah.
And I use them for polishing.
We have the aqua clear on the saltwater tank out there.
Nice.
That one.
I only have a canister.
That one has a canister and a hang on the back.
That's a 75 though.
That's 75.
And
so
then
when the power goes off, that one actually starts right back up.
But the I think it's a 36 gallon bow front. It has a CCAM 75 on it. So it's got some flow.
Right.
I think the thing that happened with my saltwater tank was I spent like a ton of money getting this BioCube because that's like the only that's what they recommended me when I went to
The fish shop.
a fish store. And so I was there and I had like saved up all summer. I think I had like $600. And I spent the entirety of it setting up a saltwater tank, which I don't even think it would cost that much with the knowledge I have now. And I mean, we have resources downstairs. Like we have hang on the back filters we can use for it. We have canister filters we could use for it. We have heaters we can use for it. All we need is the sand and the live rock, which I have. I have it. It's sitting right there. But the thing was, my heater. Well, don't get a BioCube. Don't get a BioCube if you're gonna do a saltwater tank, because these things they break like crazy. Like the little light on it, it was programmed for the longest time. By the longest time, I mean like 4 months. And then I had to print out a manual for it, and I had to reset it because the light didn't work anymore. And I had to keep doing that. And then whenever I reset it, it would only last like 12 hours on it.
Who makes the BioCube?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be sponsoring you. They're
I
bad mouthing their
know.
product, but that's okay because I don't care. If it don't work, it don't work. So
No,
Right.
because the BioCube, when it evaporates, like when your regular tanks evaporate, just the water level goes down. But with the BioCube, it goes into three back compartments, and so when the water level would go down in the front, it would just be lower in the back compartment where the heater goes. So you wouldn't know if it's evaporating until you open it up and your heater's fully out of water. That happened to me over 3 times. And it's not even that I was behind on maintenance, because there's like our tanks evaporate more in certain seasons and then less in other seasons. So like I know in the summertime I think they evaporate a lot. They evaporate a ton. So in the summertime, even if I was doing every other week maintenance, cleaning it, still like my heater was below water. But I think it's a waste. That's how you say it.
yes,
I have an Oasis heater, and it still worked after it was out of water 3 times. I don't know if it still works because I don't use the tank anymore because I want to have something better that's not garbage. But I have nice live rock. It's nice and purple. I have nice sand. I would love to do a clown goby tank. I just want clown gobies. I want all the clown gobies. They're the cutest thing. You can't convince me otherwise because they're the cutest. I don't care. They're like $30 for a cute little goby thing. So I want all of them.
Aquaguard Zen said, "Do better, BioCube." Yeah, I don't know. It was $600, right?
Well, for everything, it was $600, but I don't even
so that
know
was
why. Because they had me buy all this other stuff too. They were like, "Get this." It was like a CCAM product that's just rocks in a bag, and they were like, "Here, buy this and put it in the bottom and never clean it." And
yeah, that's 29 gallon.
16 gallon.
Oh, that's right.
16 gallon. It was
Sorry.
like $300 for a 16-gallon tank.
That was 16 gallon, and the one out there is a
36. Smaller ones are 36.
small, the bow front.
Both fronts are 36.
Okay, that's a 36 gallon tank. We paid $75 for it with a stand, and the filter was brand new.
The 55 I had back there, we got for free.
Chrome McGuffey's? Who's that?
It's Eric. He's a friend of Garcia. Garcia and Eric are planning to start up a fish store this year, and he breeds guppies in Florida. Actually, this is his T-shirt I'm wearing right now.
Oh, wow.
I met him when I was over there in Florida.
Eduardo said Sandy is Dave withholding is busting out. Oh, laugh out loud. flips the table with the BioCube on it. I would, honestly. But I paid so much money for it, I don't know what to do with it. I don't even know if I could sell it at that point. I like the bigger ones, the 32 gallons, they're nice. But I'm not buying another one because they're so expensive for nothing. So,
Nice.
I'm not going to name the
Yeah.
store. 'Cause
Shout out to Matt. He's amazing.
Yep.
yeah, those are really nice.
Matt, and also Annette for the lanyard.
I'll have to
You
get
got-
one.
A snail and a fish.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to get some.
We do.
Ew.
I think your mother was gonna talk to Matt, but I don't know.
But
Yeah, I don't know. $600 for that, or like you said, $75 for that plus the filter. We bought the filter new, brand new, right?
no.
I think that one was brand new.
Yeah, that one was brand new.
That might be a lie. Didn't that come from Petroman?
No. That was a 125.
Okay.
That's still downstairs. But-
yeah, I think we bought that one brand new. So we bought the filter brand new. And
But this pet store literally gets on my nerves. They're so annoying. They're literally
careful.
I'm not going to say their name because then literally I'll probably die. But
So how do I avoid getting on your nerves?
don't try to sell me a $300 tank that's garbage. Because it's a nice tank. It's a really nice tank. And when I first got it, I was like, this tank is it's like the colors that the lights have, like it's really nice. And maybe somebody in chat has one and it works fine for them, but the thing was, my first tank that I wanted was a saltwater tank. But I started off with a 9-gallon freshwater tank, which looking back now, I did everything wrong with that thing. But I feel so bad for the fish I had in it because the way I thought to start the siphon was like shaking it up and down a lot. And I feel terrible for the fish because they were probably rocking back and forth. But that's how I learned to start the siphon. So, when we went to get the saltwater tank, the 75 saltwater tank, the dude was like, "Here, do you want to pump out the tank?" I'm like, "Sure." And I'm like this to start the siphon. He's like, "Here's a different way to do it." And now we use that method with like, you scoop it up and let the siphon start. And I'm like, that's so smart. I feel like such an idiot. But like,
Oh, you said it.
Well-
Eduardo didn't have to.
well, the only thing is like, if I don't even know how much the tank was exactly, but I know I spent near $500 or $600 for everything. And that's expensive. That's like, I could set up a lot bigger tank with less money because now people just like are giving away 55s near us. Like we got that 55 free. We have a double 55 in the basement that was free too.
Yeah,
So
isn't that 55? Isn't
Yeah.
that the one we did the new top on?
yeah, we did the new top on that one.
Yeah.
So that one did cost money.
But was
No,
what,
that's the one that's in the basement that we did the new top on. This one was new.
Oh.
This one not new, but people just give away. You got this one at the dump, I think.
It's funny when we were looking for some tanks. If you went on Marketplace, Craigslist, wherever you want to shop, you can get them like states away. But there was nothing near us. And as soon as we got tanks, like if I go on Marketplace right now and look for fish tanks, there'll be some all over the place right near me. So when I needed them, they weren't around. But now that I don't need them, they're everywhere.
Yeah, the only thing was that, like I was told that I could have another fish tank, so I wanted a nice big one. Not
What
quite a
size?
75, but a good sized one, like a 55. But the only thing I could find was that 35-gallon cube that's in the basement. So we went to Fort Edward to get that, and I used that for discus at first, and I feel bad for those discus because I didn't know what I was doing. But it was a nice tank. It was really a nice
You
tank.
live, you learn. Better aquatics.
Bed aquatics. But yeah, I like to do a different saltwater tank because I don't need anything else. I have the sand. I have the live rock. Maybe a little bit more live rock, but we have some downstairs. So I don't need anything
And
because we have the
is this a
tank.
Fowler tank? Or it's gonna be a
Huh?
reef tank? It's gonna be a reef tank or a Fowler?
I don't know yet, but I don't know because whatever the tank I do, like whatever size tank I do, I'll have to fit on that stand or here. But I don't want a tank here, so it'll have to fit on that stand or be a 55-gallon. Yeah, but it'll probably be like a 20 high. I don't really want. I don't know about a 20 high, but probably somewhere around that 20 high or so. We also have a 30-gallon, but it's a 30-gallon tall or maybe a 35-gallon tall. And it's really tall. So I don't know how the clown gobies would do in there. Probably be clown gobies or it'll be something else.
Now, since the lights are on, you asked me about my breeding projects. The first one is dwarf cichlids, guppies and bedders, and then paradise fish. The tank right behind me, right here, are Shelleys. Maltese.
Oh. Yeah, I had those for a little while. But they had like a ton of babies. But they buried the shell that had the babies in it, and I couldn't get them out, and I was kind of sad. But I had 3 babies. That's what I had. Because as soon as I saw them, I just took them out of the tank because I didn't know how they'd be. But it was a 9-gallon tank. Now, if I was to do them, I'd do like 20-gallon or so, or maybe bigger.
That's 40 breeder.
Yeah, I'd probably do something big. I saw somebody do, I think it's the 60-gallon breeders.
Mhm.
I think it's the 60-gallon breeders. They did one. It was like short, but it was like really long. Actually, it was a custom tank, but it was short and like took up a lot of room. And they did Shelleys. They did multis in it, and it looked really nice.
Nice.
Science Gal Live?
5:30, I think. I saw that before, and I hope it was right. And yeah, Cora, I've seen Ian's tank, but he's going to be on top of it a little more. Like you kind of got to keep an eye on it and take care of those tanks, in my opinion. The smaller they are, the slightest thing goes off, it could go bad quick. The bigger they are, you got a little more time, a little more. So with everything that's kind of going on in this place right now, tank maintenance, I'm going to say a little behind. And by a little, I mean a lot.
But everybody's good.
But it is what it is. Everyone's doing good. Oops.
I mean, that's what I got. But, yeah. I definitely, honestly, I would love to do a larger tank, a larger saltwater tank with a lot of clown gobies. Probably like
That'd be
20.
awesome.
If I had a big enough tank, well, I have a 55-gallon right back there, but I don't know if I want to have that as a saltwater tank.
Put them in the 75.
No, you're saying you're going to eat them.
We have a 75 salt tank out in the living room or out in the dining room, and then there's a 36 next to it. And then this one. But the rest are fresh.
Maybe. I don't know how old those fish you have are. I don't know how long they last. But, when they...
When my fish die, you'll put your fish in the tank?
Maybe. No, because a clown goby would probably get lost at 75. I'll feel bad.
And Eduardo, I saw your question. I bet you 20 minutes and they'd be escorting me out the building.
What?
About training teachers. Like, I'm telling you, 20 minutes, no doubt. That would be about the limit. and they would be escorting me out, like police escort out the building. Me, schools, we don't get along. Never have, never will.
It's okay. But
Yeah, Nanotank with some Watchmen Gobi.
well, I'd love to.
Oh, Sandy's giving me last time. She said I'd only make 5 minutes.
Well, I don't want to do a huge tank for saltwater because I kind of want to save. Like, I want to do. I'd love to do Snow White Plecos or Super Red Plecos. And maybe both these tanks. Maybe Super Reds in one, Snow Whites in the other. But I want to do like a ditherfish. Or not a ditherfish. Just like a fish up top of some sort. And I don't know what that would be. Maybe rice fish. I could breed a lot of rice fish.
Yeah, I'm totally like old school. If you ask me a question more than once, I'm gonna slap you in the head.
Okay, that sounds good.
Luckily, the guys I work with aren't that bad. There's a couple times I've wanted to slap them, but they usually get it. But they know when I'm mad. Usually stuff starts flying. Then things go smooth for the rest of the day. The person you see here is not the person at work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Are you all planning to go to Akashela this year?
No,
That one's not going to happen.
we're broke.
Um,
I don't even because I think they have 3 different locations that they do them, and they're all too far away. We're not going to Chicago.
yeah. We had an anger management class, Crown Tail. Didn't work. Yeah, there's Dallas and Orlando. As much as I'm not a fan of God's Waiting Room, I would, if I was going to go to one, I would probably go to the Orlando one.
No thanks.
But, I mean, Texas would be kind of cool because it's near my
Your hometown?
cousin.
Oh.
Not my hometown.
Your cousin?
Yeah, my cousin Joe lives in Alaska, Texas. Big Cat, what's going on?
Big Cat?
Hey,
Hello?
Big Cat. Yeah, come to Texas.
Yeah, that's where you're at, right? You're right by my New Local Austin.
Yeah, he's
I see you
20
guys
minutes from
streaming all
me.
the time.
Yeah,
I see you guys streaming in the backyard and stuff.
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, your father's from Jersey, Brian.
I know he's from Jersey, but I like to pick on him because he's special.
Aww.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, she's scheduled for 5:30. So
Stephen P.
Yeah,
it's like Albany.
it's hot.
We were in Albany for a reptile expo, and we didn't bring we brought snacks, but we didn't bring any real food to eat for lunch. And it was an hour away from our house. I forgot how long we were gonna be there, but I think we were gonna be on for 8 hours total, maybe. And they had food downstairs, but it was only snacks, like a bagel or popcorn or whatever. So I decided to look up places, fast food places near us in Albany. And it came up a McDonald's 2 minutes away. So we took the car, and then we realized that our parking spot was like the only one that would be open if we left.
And if we left, they would fill it.
They would fill it.
Mhm.
So we decided to walk.
So I was like, we could just walk. It's fine. So I called my mother. I told her we were walking. So it was really hot outside too. So the Reptile Expo, it was deeply air conditioned in there. It was really nice and cold in there. But when you go outside, it was really hot. I think it was like 90 degrees or something. That's not really hot, but it was hot when you get out of the really cold building.
He's from Texas. He knows.
I know.
He knows what hot is.
I know. I'm not saying that 90 isn't, or that 90 is like really hot. I'm saying when you're getting out of like a 70 or colder degree building, because they cooled that thing down pretty well. So when you get outside, it feels really, really hot out. So we walked to this McDonald's, and it wasn't even there. We were walking, and then we found the egg, and then there was like a swimming pool or something, or maybe like a wishing pool or something. So there was a bunch of different stuff in this area, but there was no McDonald's. So we walked back to the Reptile Expo and be like, there was no McDonald's. Like, it wasn't there. And then everybody's upset. So we went back out a few minutes later and decided to take a trip to Subway. We walked to Subway. And this guy, he hates Subway. He likes subs. He just hates Subway.
Mhm.
So we walked to Subway and we got 3 subs. And we walked back and he got a bagel. I think it was like $3 for a bagel. And they had a little toaster thing where you put your bagel in. And somebody got their bagel stuck in there, so he had a burnt bagel. But
I got half.
he got half of it because the other half got stuck in there, so he just let it burn in there.
Mhm.
I
And
just left the toaster running. I walked away. I'm like, I don't even care.
And
anymore.
some other dude shut it off and was like, some dude came over and was like, all you gotta do is shake it a little bit. And the dude burnt his finger. Like, the dude burned his finger. He reached in, he tried to get the bagel, and he was like, ow, that hurt. And yeah. So, some dude shut off the thing, and they took care of it. But literally, the bagel got stuck in there. So you got a half a bagel for $3, and we all got Subway.
Yep.
But Subway was well deserved after the trips,
Mhm.
because we went through some sketchy neighborhoods. That was fun. I'd love to do it again this year. Well,
do you
there
all-
were a lot of places like ice cream parlors and donut shops and stuff, but they were all closed.
Yeah, everything was cold.
But there were so many different hotels and stuff, but there was like no food places around there. So maybe there'll be more open if we decide to go this year. Maybe there'll be more food places open.
Probably tired of getting robbed. Closed. One Subway open.
Yeah, in the middle of the street.
I was wondering if y'all have Jersey Mike's up there by y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got one.
Queensbury.
Yeah, the closest one is Queensbury. They just moved in not that long ago. That's probably 45 minutes away from us.
And Johnny Rockets.
We had Jersey Mike's down in Jersey. I don't think that's exactly where he's from, but or he might be from. I don't know if that's where they originated. But we had them down there.
Okay. I actually prefer them over Subway.
Yeah, I don't like Subway. I just
I
for one,
I
their
had-
menus are too confusing. Just I want a freaking sub.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just I gotta pick 14 different breads, 7 different cheeses.
No, that's what
8
confused
different
me.
hams.
That's what confused me the
Just throw
most
some shit on
about.
a bread. Give me it.
That's what confused me the most about going to Subway the first few times, because I'm like, which bread is like the regular bread? I'm looking at the menu and I'm like, which one's regular bread? And, but I don't mind Subway, because
Yep.
subs are good. I like subs, and it was hot outside. We had just walked for a while to find McDonald's, and then took an alternate route back without the GPS, and then got yelled at and went back out for Subway. So I was ready to have anything.
I agree, Alshon. That's bagel country down there. We actually have a lady that camps next to us, 2 campers away from us. When she does interior design, and she goes down to the city a couple times a year, and she brings back bagels from New York City. Oh man, they're so good. I miss real bagels. What is it?
It smells good.
I thought that was Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Hey, actually, it does resemble it.
Yeah.
I thought about trying it on a live stream sometime.
Cats Aquatics.
It's a snail and shrimp food.
Who'd you say hi to?
Cats Aquatics was on the label that he was holding up.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not getting subs from McDonald's.
McDonald's has subs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's like going to a Chinese place looking for a slice of pizza. I'm not doing that either. You know.
Yeah. McDonald's. Some of their things are good, but some of the times they're messed up. Their breakfast sandwiches are good. When we were at the Clash, he ran over for breakfast. Like, I woke up at 6 o'clock. Everybody else was sleeping, and he was just gone. So I walked out of the hotel room, and he walked in, and he had McDonald's. So that's where we went for morning coffee and food. So he brought back like hash browns and breakfast sandwiches because the breakfast sandwiches are the best.
Yeah, I know. Water, altitude, all that stuff makes a difference with bagels. But New York City is definitely, even their pizza, bread, bagels.
I've never been there.
It's a huge difference.
I might have passed through there when we
you
were
go.
on our trip. No, we haven't.
I mean, even North Jersey and stuff like that, you can get good. The bread up here is not the same as the bread down there.
I can't compare because I'm not
if
allowed
you-
to travel.
If you have taste buds, some people just go, "It's bread." Yeah, okay.
Well, I haven't ever been taken to New York City, so
I'm not going to New York City. I've only been to
Okay,
New York
okay.
City 3 times.
then
Twice.
be
I
quiet.
don't know.
Because we only went down to Albany, and then we went down to Carmel, which is near Connecticut, and then we went to Pennsylvania, which I don't know where we went through, like what part of New York we went through. We didn't go through the city.
No.
We were just, I think it was 118 miles on I-87 or I-something. It was just like a straight shot. Well, not a straight shot, but it
Yeah,
was
pretty
just,
much.
it was like 118, 120, like 130 something miles on just this one road to get to the Clash. And I was like, yay. So we stopped at a bunch of rest stops along the way. I'm like, we're halfway through this road. But yeah, that was fun. Science Gal's going in 1 minute, so we're gonna end it. Yeah, I can.
Okay, we're
So
back.
we're back.
Good.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
The internet sucks today.
So we're gonna end it before it freezes again. So thanks. Thank you, Vibes, for coming up on the stream and hanging out.
Peace out.
And thank you everybody for stopping by.
Catch us all later. Enjoy the week. We'll see you all on Wednesday. And don't forget, tonight, Skippers got Crypt Keeper Aquatics.
Bye everybody.
Later all.